Welcome back, Collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me again for another tarot read. I want to thank you guys again too. Thank you for your likes, for your views, for all of your subs. I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support for the channel. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit today. What is the message that the collective needs to hear the most? What's the most relevant collection? Relevant. Oh my goodness, these cards just want to go. I couldn't even finish that. They just all want to fall out of there. Deep knowing. No place like home. Change in the wind. Interesting, the fates. I did get told with no place like home, the word moving. So somebody is moving, or somebody's recently moved, or you're considering moving. That change in the wind, right? Time for something new. Time for a new adventure. I keep getting the feeling from the deep knowing card of coming across this new place and having it just feel right. Like you just know, this is the new place where I'm supposed to be. This is the change that's supposed to take place. It just feels right. It feels good. Spirit, can you... Ooh, these guys did not want to leave my hand. Peace. Thinker. Now that's interesting because I do see in these cards, I mean, I got soulmates, I got co-create, I have mending. I do feel like part of this change in the wind, this move, this new chapter, does have to do with separating from another energy. But I also feel another energy in the waiting. And that's part of what this new chapter is going to bring for somebody. Whoever this read is going to resonate with, whoever story this is, it's like moving from a relationship ending and having to do the healing and having to, I don't know that it's totally starting over, but it is a new home and it is living somewhere different. It's like having that piece of things, mending your heart. And I do not feel mending relationships, like mending with the person from the past. I do not feel that's what this card is referring to. This is mending the heart. Mending your heart. Getting healthy. Getting centered again and back to yourself. But I feel that soulmates tells me there's another energy, like waiting in the wings for you. Somewhere out there on this path that you're on. Trusting your intuition to help guide you and doing what feels like it's the right thing to do is part of what's leading you down that path. Oh my goodness, this deck really wants to talk today. As part of your new path, it's like starting down a new one. And tarot seeing like 10 steps ahead of you. Tarot seeing around the bend. Tarot seeing what's coming down the line. Even though you're just at the beginning of the path. You're just taking the first couple of steps. There's another one there. There's another person there. It's the right person, is what the cards are telling me. It's a good catch. It's a soulmate. It's somebody who you could spend your life with, who's waiting down that road. Right now you're transitioning. You're working your way from that old chapter, having a time in between of being independent before you cross paths with this person. And part of this time I'm getting told that you're supposed to be independent. Is so you use that time to really find your authentic self. Start doing things for yourself. If you got a hobby you like to partake in, making sure that you make time for that. Hanging out with your friends, with the people who are close to you or you feel close with. Spending your time in a way that's meaningful to you. It's like it helps you to evolve who you really are. And when you meet that right person, that's who they want. They want you. They want someone like you, your authentic self. But it's taking a little bit of time. And Spirit and the universe is giving you that time to help develop that side of yourself. And then there will be a leap of faith. When you meet this new person, I feel like this person's going to ask you out. when you meet them. That's why I keep getting that, like, to the sea that come to the edge. These are like kind of leap of faith. These are like going into the unknown and a little bit scared or a little bit unsure. That tells me the offering comes to you. So I do feel like this person, when you cross their path, when the fates bring you together, they are going to make the offer to you, whether it's to just go for a cup of coffee or to go out to dinner or whatever it is. Like, that person is going to bring you that offer. I'm getting told to move to the tarot deck. So that's what we're going to do now. So Spirit, can you please clarify this message for the collective? That one. Oh yeah. All these cards really want to talk today. We got a stack here. I got that guy there. These ones that fell out. Hierophant. See, even that, I can feel like taking time for yourself, taking time to find your authentic self, to figure out who you are, to learn your lessons from this past relationship. Because I do feel like there were things that happened in the past, and this person that you separated from, there's things that you can learn from that will help you in carrying forward. I don't think you made a lot of time for your own passions and your own hobbies in that last relationship. I get spending a lot of time worrying. I don't know if you guys argued a lot, but I keep getting made to feel like you spent a lot of time worrying in that relationship. And like doubting yourself. And that was part of this person. That was part of the dynamic between the two of you and the way that they were. It made you feel like maybe you weren't good enough, or maybe you couldn't, or you weren't worthy or capable. Honestly, being able to cut ties with that way of thinking, being able to learn lessons from that, and that, okay, that was BS. I am good enough. I am smart enough. I am worthy. I deserve happiness. I deserve all these nice things in my life, and I am capable of pursuing those for myself. And that was part of your lesson, to learn this. Like, some of the first steps in becoming your authentic self is believing in yourself. I think you're done being sad about things from the past too. I keep getting this. I'm tired of thinking about that. I want to cut ties with that. I'm ready for the new chapter. Ready for a fresh start. And there is a change of home here. There, like, absolutely, I see it in the Five of Pentacles. I got told the exact same message. Changing where you're living. Changing homes. Having to move from where you were. And I do see this new person showing up for you. And you being able to make this fresh start, and you stepping on this new path and trusting your intuition and being true to yourself. And this new energy coming forward to you. But I also see in that a little bit of fear or uncertainty. In like your ability to trust somebody new coming in. Because it's always a risk, right? It's always a risk to trust somebody. Queen of Cups. Spirit, can you please give me more clarification? All those guys. Well, I got told those ones too. And that one. Oh, all those guys wanted to come forward. And it's like, yeah, when this person comes forward to you with this offering, asking you out, or an offering of friendship or whatever, I feel like it rattles you. I can see, like, I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I don't know if I'm ready to trust somebody. Is this too soon for me? I get told to have confidence in yourself and have confidence in the path that you've been on and the lessons that you've chosen to learn from what you've been through in the past. To like trust your own judgment. And it's time for a change. It's time for you to have this fresh start. Whatever happened in the past with your person from the past, I feel like looking back, you're able to see some red flags, or you're able to see some sort of early warning signs of things that sort of predicted the trouble that came. And if you can see that, then you'll be able to see it in somebody new. You just recognize the behavior, right? You're not like going into it blind. You're smarter than the last time around. You've learned lessons from the last time around. It's not, I almost feel like the last time was almost like, it kind of feels like puppy love. Kind of like, you know, when you're younger, or you meet somebody when you're maybe a teenager or whatever, and you're just overwhelmed by emotions and you don't have a whole lot of experience, and things kind of going to shit in relationships, so you don't have a lot of that experience to draw on. And so you don't recognize a lot of signs when maybe things aren't what they seem. But that's not who you are anymore. You're wiser, you're more mature, you've grown more. You can use your judgment here. Like, your judgment is a lot clearer now after going through what you've been through. You can see that there were signs there in the past that you didn't recognize because you hadn't been through it before. And so you stayed in it, looking back now, maybe longer than you should have. But you can see that. Like I said, you can see all of it. So there's no need to fear what comes forward, because that was almost like a gift to give you the good judgment for the future, for when the right person does come along. And I do feel like we are talking with that right person coming forward on this new path for you. Yeah, communication, that's your new romance coming forward. Keep getting that too. Like, whoever's coming forward is somebody who's also mature. Somebody who's looking for commitment. Somebody who's stable. They're not just a player. They're not looking for a fling. They're not a karmic. There's somebody good and mature and solid who's genuinely looking for love and looking for a lifetime. There's someone who you can build with, someone you can grow old with, someone you can make memories with. So I'm getting told to be cautious of old wounds and fears or insecurities, maybe because of old wounds, right? Continue your personal growth. Have confidence and faith in yourself. You can see BS when it's in front of you because you've seen it before, and looking back, you can identify it now. So you don't have to worry about getting the wool pulled over your eyes because you're more mature now. You also don't have to worry about getting some kind of horrible heartbreak, because as bad as it feels, you've seen that you can survive that. You've seen that there's another side of that, and you've seen that you can keep moving forward and you can build again. Yeah, I see a bit of fear in opening up your heart again to somebody new. But I gotta tell you, this person who's coming your way, from what tarot is saying, this is the one. This is the one that you can build a life with. You guys have some kind of soul bond too. This new person who's coming forward. I keep getting, especially with that star card, it's like light surrounding that person's energy, like just drawn to them. It just feels right. That's why we had the soulmates card come out, is because you guys actually have some kind of a soul tie. You're meant to come together in this life, because chances are you came together in the last one, and maybe the one before that too. So you get encouraged here to keep your cool, to stay balanced, to trust in what you've learned, to trust your intuition, and to not be afraid to open up your heart. because you know the difference between a good one and one that's not so good. You know what an unhealthy relationship looks like. And you also know those things that lead up to it, right? Those little things, looking back with your old relationship. Those things that sort of slowly led to it getting worse and worse and worse. You can see those signs now. So you'll be able to see if any of that comes forward in this new relationship. Trust is the big word I keep getting told over and over again. Trust. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Spirit, can you please give more clarity? Yeah, I get told to, like, if you choose to sort of allow those things from the past to sort of creep in, and you hold back or hold yourself back or close off your heart, it's almost like sabotaging yourself from a new chapter that you're supposed to have. A new cycle of blessings that include a blessed relationship with a soulmate. I just gotta tell you, I gotta tell you what Spirit says. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, I don't want anybody in my life. Because I know I've seen comments like that before. Folks are just not feeling ready. This is for the folks who are feeling ready. You'll know if this is your read. Yeah, it's okay. And take time to get to know this person, I get told. It's okay to take your time. To start with a friendship. And to move slowly so that you can get to know their character. So that you can see if any of those red flags pop up. You'll see who they really are. You'll see them shine through. And I'm telling you, what you're going to see is the 10 of Cups. A potential for the 10 of Cups. For the future. This person wants commitment. This person wants family life. They want a partner that they can grow old with. That's what they're looking for. And that's why Tarot's really harping at you in this one. And your guides are harping at you to really let go of the past and be open to a new future. Because your guides want to see you happy. Yeah, again, just trust in yourself. Have confidence in yourself to make the right choices. And to look after yourself. And that heartbreak won't end you. You're strong. Yeah, see the past. The past is like the devil. All those old burdens that we get along the way when we have heartaches or things go wrong, they are burdens and they can stop us from moving forward into a new future. They become the devil card, like an anchor that holds us back. To have the balance, you got to be able to unpack that stuff and let it go. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles next to the 3 of Pentacles. That legacy, that family home situation, that commitment. The 3 of Pentacles is that partnership. This is what's coming your way, guys. You have a soulmate partnership that's going to want to come forward in your life. You're going to have an offering for it. Trust yourself to be open to somebody new. Take your time getting to know them and getting to know what they're all about. You'll be able to see you're smart, you're wise, you've been through it, you're not new. You'll see them for what they are. Just take your time to get to know them. The cards are saying you'll be pleasantly surprised. They're saying that this is a great opportunity for a new future with somebody who's solid, somebody who's honest, somebody who's true, somebody who wants commitment and love. It's a beautiful read. I mean, I just don't think I can top it. That's absolutely perfect. Feeling like it's resonating with you and you happen to get asked out by somebody, remember the read, guys. Remember what your guides are saying. Remember what Tarot's saying. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. It's okay to slowly get to know somebody. Trust yourself. You can do it, guys. You're not newbies. The collective's wise, the collective's smart, the collective can see BS coming a mile away, so you don't have to be worried about it creeping up on you, because it can't. Alrighty guys, that's your read.